Hi all, I want to give you an overview of what's going to happen this evening in your course. You have two group activities that you're going to work on. The first one is going to be a web quest about web quests, and this will be important. All four of you will be in one team, and you will solve a problem of what makes a really good web quest and why. Then you are going to do your book club part 3 together, and that will make up what you do online tonight. What I'd like to show you now is how the resources are organized so that you can easily maneuver the next 3 weeks of class. All right, I'm logged into the course right now as a student. I'm in the modules area, and you will see that there is a video for weeks 8 through 10. And I don't know why, but it's showing up twice. I didn't put this on YouTube. I put it on my my screencast account, and for some reason the file won't open anymore. The updated version of Camtasia won't allow me to open it and make any edits. So it is mostly accurate. It goes through, it's about 14 minutes, and you're going to hear my grand explanation of the final project, and it goes through a series of slides which help you organize. I have inside here added an updated slideshow. So if you scroll down, you'll see right here something says updated PBQ assignment slideshow. This one you might want to download and go through it on your own. There are about 3 or 4 new slides, and some of the information in this movie has been updated slightly. Nothing so crazy that you won't understand, but it's probably a good idea to watch the video very carefully. It's a little shy of 15 minutes, and then look at the updated slideshow to see a few changes that I've put in there. Now you'll also see a folder here. This has the group activity that you're going to work on tonight, and this should probably take a half an hour. This link will take you directly to the web quest about web quest. I'll click on it so you can see what will happen here. You'll come to a short site. There's a video. Your task is explained on this page. In the process, you'll see that there are 4 roles. You'll read the directions and see that you have to select one for each of you. There is a worksheet that you can download or fill out online, and more details about the roles are located here. Then there's a process. After you've done the process part 1, you'll go through roles, you'll see the worksheet, you select these sites. It takes you about 40 minutes to go through. Then you'll go on to process part 2. You'll return as a group, and you will have a discussion, and you will answer these 3 questions. And then the Technophile is going to do the submission so I can see what your group responses were. Here's the evaluation on how you'll be graded for your web quest about web quest activity. And I put a conclusion page in here about what you're going to be able to do on your own. I also have a link to something that is referred to in the video. The design patterns are here. You may want to look at those as well. Now, in this entire module, it says for weeks 8 through 10, you are going to see a ton of stuff. I've tried to put things in natural order. So the first thing you come on to is the group activity that you're going to do tonight. Then the new slideshow that gives you the framing of the whole next couple of weeks, and the video tells you how to pace some things out. There are a series of videos in here about project-based learning worth reviewing. There's that link to the design patterns again. And then I have 2 things that you can use to plan. Let me link to this and explain for a moment. I have a recommended, let's go to the web quest planning sheet. I've laid out all the different things here in the planning sheet, and I've put numbers of the order that I recommend you do them. You can print this out or fill this out, and it's just for you. It's a little helpful thing to keep you organized over the next couple of weeks. And I've got that you should do the introduction and task first, the evaluation second, the process and the roles third, and the conclusion and the teacher page fourth. It's a little out of order, but I've organized this in what I believe to be the depth of the work. So you have two choices. You can print this one up here, or you can click here and it takes you to a template and you can fill it out online. Then I have some things for you to just use as references. Guidelines for building a web quest, 5 rules for writing a really good one by Bernie Dodge. I'm calling them project-based quests because I've freshened it up a little bit, but he was the original creator of the web quest. And here's the rubric that's going to be used to grade you. I've got some more videos. Actually, you know what? I think I'll rearrange these and put these up in here as well, in these project-based learning, and tidy this up a little bit. And then I did a site that I think is going to help you out. This one is just a sample site. What I did, enlarge this, I made an empty site, but on each page I explained what would be there. So here on the title page, you'd have a description. On the introduction page, you would engage the reader. On the task or driving question page, you would include these elements. I put this link in here so that you could go through and see what I expect on all of the pages. I thought this might really help to organize you. Then I have some folders here about the title and introduction page. The most important thing is this evaluation page here about the assessment rubric. You're going to want to start working on a rubric this week. There's an introduction to rubrics here, some articles and links, and then 2 different tools that you can use. One is iRubric and one is Rubistar. When we meet next week in class, you'll have a draft of a rubric created using one of these, and we'll go over that in class, and I'll give you some feedback right away, and then I'll also show you how to use the tools better if you had any difficulties. So, first thing you're going to do as a group is the web quest about web quests. You do have a book club 3. You can do that tonight if you want. Go down to those book clubs. This week you're going to be working on section 3, and this is supposed to help with your process page. What fundamentals will you teach first? Does the project have inquiry? Are the roles going to differentiate the task, and how are you going to assess? So again, it comes back to that rubric. In your meeting tonight, share what's on your wiki page. Ask the critical questions, and then you are going to be preparing and kind of working on your own to build the web quest at this point. So the book club activity tonight will follow the web quest, and I'm going to guess this might take you maybe half an hour at most. So I'm going to try to call in. I'm going to be down in Laguna for the day, and I'm going to try to pull an Anthony and call in at 5 o'clock and just answer any questions. And I'm going to send this out right now so you can all watch it. And we're on the final stretch. There's no more little single activities. Everything now is going to be creating this web quest. And I recommend that you watch this video, the 15-minute long one here, and look at the updated, look at the updated slideshow for just a couple of subtle changes. Okay, all, have a great day. I'll see you tonight.